we will move on ourselves. It's gross. It's disgusting. It hurts my heart. But Tottenham Hotspur are on top of the Premier League table. Did you guys happen to watch the game versus Luton?
They're not good at all, man.
They are terrible. And, I feel bad. I did feel bad for them up until this game. Now they've pissed me off. And they deserve every shellacking, every absolute pamming they're going to. I cannot wait till Luton comes to the Emirates. We are going to massacre them because, and before, I like their orange jerseys. I wanted to see them do good, but the display they've put out versus a 10-man Spurs was absolutely reprehensible. How does Adebayo try to dribble from 3 yards away and get a pass in? Bro, you're 3 yards away from the goal. What are you doing, sir? You're 3 yards from the goal. Dude, the Luton are so it's embarrassing. I'm shocked that they've made it into this league. Now, as far as this game was, I was happy for a little bit because Spurs had blown like 4 golden chances and then took a red card. And I was like, no.
It's not happening.
There's no way. There's no way this is about to go down like this. And on the red card, by the way, this was probably the most fair red card we've seen recently. The first one is a
disgusting dive.
The first one is a definite yellow, and the second one, even expressions. I know you guys like expressions. Even he said that Basuma. What did he say? He said Basuma.
Like Michael Phelps.
Yeah, he went from somebody that expressions is a fan of. He went from them, and then on the next one he's Michael Phelps or whatever. That why doesn't he's through on goal? Bro, they're scared to touch you. Just keep going. But instead, he goes to ground, gets a second yellow, clear as day. You're not going to get away with that.
No,
you're just not. And in this season in particular, the refs are looking just for anything. They're definitely on a power trip. They're untouchable. And they're shite. But I mean, I guess just to be fair, because people are gonna say, "Oh, the Arsenal fan is just all over Spurs," because he doesn't like him or whatever. And no, I don't. I have a burning, passionate, fiery hatred for Spurs. But you got to give them credit for the character. They should have won this game by 4 goals. And Luton should have won the game by 4 goals. Really, 3 goals, really, when they're playing against 10 men. Any team in the Premier League should be able to beat a 10-man team. Should be able to. The only team that I've ever seen that I can absolutely would say is okay to lose a man is City.
Yeah. By the way, he said he went from Bobby Boucher.
Yes. Yes. He said he was looking like Bobby Boucher in the Waterboy out there. Turn around, now he's Michael Phelps. Yes, that's what it was. Yeah, shout out expressions oozing, man. That was funny. I laughed so hard. I do think he's the most biased Spurs fan you'll ever meet.
Of course.
But and a lot of his content kind of rubs me the wrong way, but
for obvious reasons.
Yeah. But credit Spurs, man. Top of the table. No, they haven't played anybody. Possibly one of the easiest runs. They have played all 3 relegation teams, but you can only take care of what's in front of you. And
They played you guys and didn't lose.
as bitter as I am about it, that exactly they didn't lose.
Hey man, that's the goal.
And they beat Liverpool. Well, there's arguments that
let's not that game doesn't count. You can't bring that up and be impressed by it.
But it does count because it's 3 points.
3 points, exactly.
So that 3 points impressed you. That performance from Spurs impressed you. Yes, exactly.
About how that was
on
actually
the table. They're
disturbing.
in front of you because they scored 2 more goals than you.
Yeah,
And that's goals.
No.
Good for them. They've played all 3 relegation teams. We haven't played any of them.
Well, that means you better beat them in the face.
They have 8 goals in those 3 games.
You better beat the teams in the face.
We will.
We don't. Hey man, don't play games on paper.
Hey, I feel you. I feel you. And that's why I definitely think the thing with Spurs is just one Madison stubbed toe. One. Mickey Van der Ven sprained ankle. One Basuma moment of madness. And that actually, he's going to have to sit another game soon as well, because getting the second yellow pulled his tally back down to 4. So he doesn't get the 5th yellow and that suspension plus the red card suspension. It takes it back to 4 yellows. So the next yellow he gets, he'll be on another suspension. So this was really dumb to get this red card from him. It was so dumb because he was already on a suspension from his first yellow, because that was his 5th yellow of the season.
If we don't find a way to beat them, Spurs might pick up 15 points.
They got an easy run. They got another easy 5 games.
And they're literally living off the adrenaline rush of we are top of the league without Harry Kane.
I think that I was thinking about it. I think that the fact that Ange's novelty is what is kind of taking it, propelling them forward right now. Because look at the way, Haaland was new and refreshing, and he's coming and he smashed everybody. But now we've all seen him. We've all played him twice, and teams are able to devise, new things. And so Haaland is going to have to continue to adapt, and I think that Spurs, the way they're playing is so different than what the league is used to. I think that some people have it in their mind, okay, we got Spurs this weekend. It's going to be a certain type of way. We're going to have to deal with Son a certain type of way. With Kulichevsky a certain type of way. We'll let Richarlison deal with himself because he doesn't do anything anyway. And so, Solomon's gone down. They've got that injury. So if Sarr goes down, it's Skip. If Basuma goes down, it's Højbjerg. The drop off. If Pedro Porro goes down, it's Emerson Royale. So a couple of injuries and they're gonna plummet. So
but
they kind of.
And so you gotta play with what you got, man. And
yeah, no, I feel that. So credit Spurs. What it means with these bunched up easy games is that they're going to face a run like Chelsea soon, where there's going to be some bunched up tough fixtures.
Let's look. They've got
so
coming back from the break, they play Fulham
win
at home, Palace at Selhurst,
might be tough.
Chelsea at home,
should be a good one.
Wolves at Wolves.
That's not Villa, as easy as you might have thought.
Villa.
Okay, so that's not that easy of a run.
But here's where it gets a little tricky for them. So it's Villa at on the 25th of November, then City, then West Ham, then Newcastle.
Uh-huh.
Then they have Forest, Everton, Brighton, Bournemouth, and then they start the new year September, January 13th. Why so late? Is that because we're taking 2 weeks?
There's a winter break this season.
Well, after they come back from break, it's United.